Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to another stream. We're doing the stream sitting down because I got some back pain right now, mostly on my lumbar side. New week, and it's also the final week of the Festival of the Lost, the Halloween theme event for Destiny 2, and so we figured we could do a small stream based on the grinding of that event, and some, especially for those of you that are trying to catch up and trying to get some of the fun, fun FOMO. We don't want these things to end up going away. Things like there's a ship, and I believe there's a bunch of extra stuff that you can only get with this event. Including the dinosaur theme skins, or whatever you want to call it, the ornaments for your armors. Coffee. Right, so let's get to it. So like I said, it's the Festival of the Lost, so there's basically a bunch of new stuff that you can buy with some silver, including this beautiful Velociraptor themed armor ornament right now for the hunter. There's another one theme after a T-Rex, which is for the Titan, and then there's a Triceratops themed one for the what is it called? For the Warlock. And so these are some of the cool stuff. There's also some extra things. So some of the last year's armors as well are back, and the years before, etc. Like the Skeletor Hunter bundle. I wasn't really a big fan of these old theme ones, but other than that, they've added some extra mask as well. If you guys remember, masks used to be an equipable item. Now they're like a coal, or like a mask that basically has extra ornaments, and those cosmetics are basically all the masks that you have collected over since the first Festival of the Lost, so with the first year of Destiny 2. So that's in 2018, I think, something like that. So other than that, there's some fun stuff that are really quite original. I love the Skitter Scare, which is basically a spider themed a sparrow, and then when it flies, it kind of like is kind of propulsing itself, and it's quite funny. I love the way the arms, or like the legs, the basically spider legs, are kind of retracted, even with the little there's some little bugs here that you can see right now. I'm not sure if that's normal, but doesn't matter. I'm not really bugged about it. There's also some extra things that you can get. So for example, if you go into Season of the Lost and you go to events, you'll be able to see everything that you can collect. There's a bunch of triumphs. Obviously they give you a little bit of triumph score. I think all in all, like, anything between 5 to 30 pages. So there's some special things to do. For example, this one, the Glint of Hope. When you reveal the half of the pages in the Book of the Forgotten, then you get an exclusive shader. There's another one where you need to buy all the mask, not the purchasable one with Evervy's silver, but the ones that you will buy with candy. We'll get into all that gibberish anyway. I'm just making it easy. So the Triumph is the headless horsepower, and then there's also another this one is for a ghost, and this one is for a new shader. Where is it? Sorry about that. It's been a long day. Where is it? Yeah, here's the Arcor skin. There's some other ones that will basically unlock eventually. Including, it wasn't a shader, now I remember. It was an emblem, which is right here with this lovely little rose, kind of, just as a remembrance for those that were forgotten or lost in battle. I'm gonna go back to my True Colors emblem, which is one of my favorite. Yeah, and then other than that, that's pretty much it. So the logic this year is a bit different with the Festival of Lost. Usually it used to be a sort of like forgotten forest that you like venture through, and then at the end you gotta go as fast as possible and you get like some loot and etc. This time it's a bit different. Any activity, most of the activities that you do, so let's say Vanguard Strikes, Crucible Playlist, Gambit, and even not Lost Sector, but these public event, they give you a new seasonal or event, if you want, currency, which are the spectral pages. So these pages, once you collect enough of them, you can then go and do the go via the tower, and then you have the Haunted Sector playlist. So basically it's an automated playlist where you play a different Halloween themed version of the Lost Sectors. There's I think 3 Lost Sectors in total, and there's basically these big bosses which are called the Headless Ones. They look like a big basically knight, and instead of having a head, they have a big pumpkin head and etc. So once you kill them, you get some candy, and the pages, those spectral pages, turn into manifested pages, which then you will need to redeem at the tower to basically collect these new pages right here. So from the Forgotten Tales. So there's one for each. There's a couple of them for each planet, moon, etc. So I think right now I'm not fully done, but I'm pretty close. So like I'm 17 out of 27, so I need still 10 more pages. So that's roughly 90 manifested pages that I need. So I need like 90 spectral pages basically to convert. So right now I got 30. I'm going to show you guys just a quick rundown on how it works. It's really easy, and it's also it's Fireteam based, so it basically matchmake with whoever is playing the game. And my recommendation is obviously make use of all the really powerful particle deconstructor, and go with a Vex Metal class / a fusion rifle to really do a lot of damage. On another note, you see these little things. Those are the candies. Candies are used to purchase items from Eva, who is the seller for the event, like most other events, to be fair. And she has 6 new masks for this event that you can purchase. They're quite expensive, so they require a lot of grind in terms of collecting candies to buy them. I didn't do the math for the first 4, so I have 2 left to buy right now, and I need around 14,000 what is it called, candies to buy those last 2. But one of them is really fun. It's basically in the shape of the sweeper bullet, you know, these little automaton that are on the tower. So once you kill these headless masks, as you can see, the process is very simple. There's these little points that you gotta stand on to manifest these basically big sort of enemies. They're just big beef tanks. They're not really like hard hitting. You can get swamped between the mobs and etc. So you do this summoning ritual basically, and then once it hits 100, the enemy pops out of it, kind of propulses you a little bit, but you know it's quite an easy kill. He doesn't really have these crazy abilities or anything. He's got like that knight shield, but it propulses him to 3 spots. He can also create a poison cloud like the knights, and then once you kill him, the more you kill these headless knights basically, the more you create manifested pages. So you can see it right here on the. You can't see it right now because it's under the webcam, but there's one little thing that says. Basically the amount of manifested pages. Cherries 12N, thank you for the follow. Interesting name, interesting tag. Hopefully you're not a bot. Rarid, hey man, hope you're good. Another note, a little bit personal notes and etc. Things with my daily life are starting to get quite hectic, work-wise, and I'm a big supporter of making sure that life-work balance is quite balanced, I would say. So I actually am considering reducing the amount of streams I'll be doing on a monthly basis. So right now I'm streaming around 8 times a month, so 2 times a week. I'm considering actually going to a 1 time a week, mainly so I can still stick around and be around the community and you guys to talk gibberish, speak about fun topics, etc. Without having to completely go on a hiatus. And at the same time, that way I can also focus a little bit more on my work, but also on my personal life. It's not like it takes that much of my time. It's just, roughly 2 hours on 2 days, but it does limit what I can do after work on Tuesdays and Thursday. So hopefully I'll be going to, most probably starting next week, we'll switch to that kind of schedule. So not really much will change. It will probably stick to a Thursday stream or potentially Tuesday. We'll figure out which day, and we'll basically rotate between Destiny and any other new game that came out that week, especially if they're newly released indies or original titles that really deserve like some showcase, some spotlight. I'm not a massive sort of influencer or anything. I do this most out of sheer love for the industry. But I always prefer to showcase games that are getting probably flooded or kind of like hidden in the shadows of other major releases, like big AAAs and things like that. So that's what we'll do. Either we will split streams into 2. So basically, like we do usually on Thursday with the Variety Night stream, we would basically do one hour with Destiny, another hour with another game. And if there is no new game to stream, then we will just stick to a full 2-hour stream of Destiny as usual. Especially with things are gonna kind of calm down with Destiny, except until the 30th anniversary bundle starts going live with the new dungeon and whatnot. I expect a lot of content, but not dramatically, not a dramatic amount of it. So it's probably be like hopefully like a long and fruitful kind of like limited time event, a little bit like the anniversary ones, or the like the what is it called, like the Halloween event and stuff like that, but I might be wrong, so who knows, we might get more than we expect. But there's still time, so we've got all of November, and we are company wise we are focused right now on working on our upcoming game launch, which we haven't announced, but it's coming soon, trademark, and hopefully lots of you will be able to enjoy this title around the world. All right. So once we're done, once the timer is done in this event, we in this lost sector, what happens is that this big boss comes in, kind of like a hunted version of a boss. And most of them are actually bosses that we fought back in the days, and so it goes into 3 stage. Right now, this is the last stage. So what we need to do is we also have to summon more of these headless one, so that we can basically from their kill we'll create these sort of like explosive pumpkin, and then we use these explosive pumpkin to get rid of his shield, well, the boss's shield basically. So here's an example. All right, 3 pumpkins. They're pumpkin charges, as you guys can see. Where's our enemy? It's on the other side. And we're just gotta go in. Ah, come on. And that's how the loop goes in. So like right now I got, we manifested 8 pages. So not that great. You would like to try to aim for 10 pages or 11. But you can't be that picky. It's better than nothing. 8 pages. Right now in the last levels or the last splashes of pages for that book, you will need to aim for 9 manifested pages to get 1 lore entry. So that's why I'm looking at getting 90 of them at the same time. In other things that you will get that is pretty good is some loot. So there's 3 weapons that you can get from those boxes, from this chest. One of them is a dinosaur themed one called Jurassic Green. It's a pulse rifle with solar a solar element. It's an okay pulse rifle. I wouldn't say it's more like a redesigned version of an old pulse rifle anyway. But it's got some of the newer modern perks, so it's quite interesting. You might get some good. I personally like this one, the heating up. So basically final blows with this weapon increase accuracy and stability while improving vertical recoil, and dragonflies. So precision kills create an elemental damage explosion, which is pretty good, especially once you add the dragonfly boost, so the dragonfly specs, so which increase the radius and damage of the dragonfly effect. The other one is the old horror story, which is an old auto rifle. I already got a god roll as well, and then there's the third weapon as well, which was I think introduced last year. It's called the Braytech Werewolf. So these are the 3 weapons you can get from this event, basically. Whether you like them or not, some might be good, some might be not. Personally, I really like my horror story. It's a snapshot sight with killing wind, and also has accurized round and a rifle scope SSF, so which makes really a good role for kind of a panda paxi, so sort of a M plus KB and a PvP kind of mix that works in that end. And it came with a really good a masterwork, which is range. So that's how it keeps on going. You basically keep on grinding these lost sector until you run out of pages that needs to be converted or manifested, whatever you want to call it. And then when you get to that point, you basically have to run your usual grind, your weekly grind. So basically your Crucible, your PvE, like kind of Vanguard Strike and etc. All these will award you with more pages and obviously candies as well. Hey, Forsan, hope you're good.
Guardian, I hear you're taking some time
What I actually like about this this event is that this year, instead of having like, you know, your own ghost talking or stuff like that, it's actually Glint that ends up talking to you. Glint is the ghost of now known. He's the ghost of the crow, so basically Aldrin Sov being a guardian, or after his resurrection as a guardian. He's quite funny, really lighthearted, almost to a sense that it feels like much nicer to hear him speak than your own ghost. He's kind of witty and fun and almost naive in a sense. So it's quite a cute little touch. So like right now he was talking to Ikora and basically telling her that we're hunting for Headless One. And he has these weird like kind of like horror, like, you know, scary stories themed on these lost sectors. Go. Got some quest here done. Bounties. Jack. Alright. Go to point B. Shit! I'm out of... just realized I'm out. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Woof. I'm good for Sen. I'm good for Sen, as you can see. Grinding as usual. Grinding of beloved Destiny 2. Preparation. Okay, that's 5 pages manifested. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Still got a minute and 30 seconds before we can call out the boss. So hopefully should make things, should get to a point where we got enough. Like a good 10 pages manifested. The trick is anyway to activate like multiple ones, you know, at the same time, just to really like get as many kills as possible from these headless ones, or else you just, you know, will end up doing the basic amount, which I think, you know, all amounts to probably 5, 6. Ah, come on. There's a new D2 season. The new one won't come out until the next expansion, so that's next year. This season is actually really long. It's longer than usual because of it's based on the release date of the next expansion. So we're looking at, I believe, February if my memory serves me well. This is not gonna help. Like, we're only at 6 pages manifested. We just need to kill that one to get 7. Oof. Okay, that's one more killed. That's 7 pages. So right now we gotta focus on. So this one is a there we go. Oxy. Abandoned spawn. Alright, let's go to manifest. Do the summoning thing. Should've paid attention to the. Let's do another one and then activate that one too. Hopefully get a couple more kills. There we go. That's the last phase. Do a bit of cleanup here. Come on, dude. Let's go, let's go. And done.
Our victory over the Hive will stop the spread of their magic. For now. But something tells me there's more to the headless ones than just Hive sorcery. We better keep researching just in case.
Alright, we got some more Jurassic Green here. Ah, I already have that one. Triple tap and Dragonfly. Pretty good roll, actually. Especially if... nah, I needed accurized round. That would have been better. An okay round. This is my beloved god roll here of the animal skate. It's a pretty good gun. Could be better. It's not as powerful as a let's say a you know, what is it called, the void god roll right now that everyone is using, the bottom dollar. You get an Eye of a Storm, rangefinder, Acura's round, and flared magwell and extended barrel, and you're pretty much good. Just need to get it. Right now I have it at 200, I think, so 1300. So I just need to get a good high level roll so I can fuse it. Should be good. I'm also working really slowly on getting myself up to specs, to the highest tier of the light level, which is 1330 base. I'm at 1329, I believe, if I equip everything high level I got. So basically my 1330 Fadebringer, I can put I only have a 1328 secondary, and then I got the Canis Major. So I'm at 1329. I'm pretty close. I just need a couple of more pieces at 1330, and we should be good. Hopefully this week's pinnacle are on my side. That would be fun. If not, then so be it. RNG gods are not smiling upon us. What do we got here? Probably a couple of candies that I didn't pick up. So that's the other gun I was telling you guys about, the Braytech Werewolf. Not really a kind of okay gun. It's just an auto rifle. Nothing really special about it, really. A couple more candies, and here's... Alright. So, there we go. So we got the themed, what is it called? Tree or whatever, dark tree here, kind of symbolize the dark the forest. And you can actually on a weekly basis, there's like candies here. So there's one here, and then you gotta jump here. There's another bunch of candies on the other side as well. I'll show you around. There's kind of a tricky path for this platform. So there's one here, right down here, and then you gotta jump to this little branch thingy. There's one more here, then you can go up, then there's one at this end here, and then finally is one at the top here next to that little cat that barely moves, but still, oh, look at him doing his little toilette. And there we go. And so you got Eva Levante as usual, event vendor, like most other events. So she's got her own bounties. Bounties give you a lot of XP, by the way, so they're really worth it. And then the additional bounties actually give you bright dust, so that's pretty good, and still give you candy. Obviously it's 3,000, but who cares about 3,000? It's always a good thing. And then you got the festival mask that I was telling you guys about. So my last two are these ones. So this one's for 6,500 candies. If you guys notice, candies are quite scarce in terms of drop. It's not like the money or the glimmer, etc. And then the last one is 7,800. I really want this one because I love the sweeper boat. I love how it's done, like this little makeshift, like with toilet paper thingy. It's really fun. I like how they do most of these masks. Like this is the Ada one, pretty close to the reality, but obviously there's these little touches of, like, you know, scotch tape just to kind of like symbolize that this is on top of your coal. The basic coal comes like that. It's basically a Rahul's face, and then you can basically add all the other cosmetics. So you got Tannis mask, you got what else we got? We got the Dark Prince mask, so basically Aldrin Sov. You got Colin mask, so basically the pet chicken from Kate 6. So there's a lot of like fun little references. There's also some really fun stuff that are new. So these are some of the new ones. That's the pyramid mask. You got the honk moon mask, so kind of like a moon with a honk honk on it. I believe the Aramis mask, I believe, is new as well. And so yeah, there's a lot of new new stuff that you can collect, so they're pretty fun. And then other than that, so these are the event currency that I was telling you, so like Spectre page and manifested page. And then you have this is the headless horsepower kind of sparrow that you get, kind of like, you know, it's I mean, when you look at it, if you don't know what it is, it's pretty much a kind of a reference to the Batmobile, except, you know, it's like spider themed in a sense. So it's quite cute, and I love these little orange engram right here to kind of symbolize. It's probably looks much better with one of the shaders from the event as well, which are all the way at the end. That's a little bug, by the way, I'm not a fan of. But yeah, like you got this one. So reanimated verve is one of them. So there's some fun stuff. And then these are the guns that I was telling you guys. So the Jurassic Green, the Braytech Werewolf, and the Horror Story, which was one of the really best, like a really good auto rifle back in the days. But now with everything and how the meta changed, it isn't. And this is the last item that you will get, the headless hues. Now, in terms of the pages, so here's a quick access to the same lost sectors that we were doing, and then here's the Book of the Forgotten. You basically have all these pages here. They're shrouded pages, and you basically use 9 manifested pages to basically activate one. So here's one, here's another one, and I think that's all we can redeem right now. So we activated 2 more pages in Luna and one page in Luna, which I guess is the last one, and then one final page and one new page in the Nessus. And so you go to the lore area right there, and it's right at the bottom. They're quite nice. A lot of the stories are pretty cute. Some are really fun and interactive, and there's a lot of like little pieces of lore, but it's mostly like fun, more than just, you know, deep and dark and secretive and all that shit. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the book, the lore book, basically. And so I don't like missing out on these. I think I've missed some of them, like Katel's one and stuff like that. So I really like to get these as much as possible. You know, like these ones have been completely completed and whatnot. So they're really nice little tidbits. And finally, the last thing, we're gonna fun and what? Interactive. I wouldn't say interactive. I mean, they're fun conversation between Glint, so the ghost of what is it called, the Crow, and other characters like Aramis or Eris Morn and stuff like that. So they're quite interesting to read because it adds more flair to the character of Glint himself, which is just a ghost technically, but still he's got far more character building than a lot of other characters in the game. Other than that, we're working on our Realm Walker, so basically to finish all Season of the Lost Triumph. There's still a secret triumph that we don't know what it is. My assumption is that it will probably open up later on. Right now, all is left is getting that final mod in the Season of Lost from the what is it called, the Wayfinder relic, and then we need to finish all 3 of the Shadow Realm on legendary difficulty. This is not easy, by the way. Legendary difficulty is quite challenging because it says 1320. You could do it solo, but it really requires a lot of patience, and patience is not something I have as much anymore nowadays. But what we can do is potentially we could also try to do that Shadow Realm with a random group of people. So now that there's crossplay, you can join in a fire team of any kind of players, so whether they're on Stadia, Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, you name it. So it just makes the life for, you know, LFG looking for group much easier. So you can still go to the website now and basically find yourself a fire team that is looking, which is what we're gonna do now. All right, we got one person here. Let's see. I will assume that I have no mask, and let's see, what do we got here for mods? So in the legendary as well, we got some. Oh no, this one is out of commission. What do we got here? Join fire team. Yes, has no more. Okay. All right, here's one. All right, we joined them. And so basically all the invite now come in from the roster page. So they pop in for here, like you can see it, it's at the bottom. And then we join the invite, we join the fire team, and we basically play with these people. So I'm gonna check actually what is the thingy. Here's our last player, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, where is it? Shadow Realm. Oh, I can't see it. All right, what do we got? Unstoppable and Overload. Okay, so Unstoppable, and then Overload. And there's no point. Shit, come on. All right, and there we go. Well, I hope that one of them's got for Overload, but I still have the Overload perk. So basically, with the throwing, what is it called? Thingy, I can. The throwing knives, I can also get those kills. So if you guys remember, the Shadow Realm is basically sort of like micro dungeon, if you want. Not a dungeon, but like sort of like long mission where you have to align certain nodes and whatnot. This week, I'm not sure which one it is, but it's definitely not the Forest of Echoes as per my memories, but in any case, I'm still missing a couple of stuff like the cache of data that I need to get from the Forest of Echoes, as well as the ones on the Debris of Dreams. So I'm not sure which one is gonna be for this week, but I won't do them now in the legendary version because it's just like I want to get it over with. There's also a good triumph and to finish this legendary version in under 25 minutes. All right. Yeah, it is actually the Forest of Echoes. Oh, good. All right, so there is no taken vandals, summon their shields, no radar, and then there's more shielded foes. Okay. Well, the good thing is we got the Vex Mytho class, we got some other good. We got the sword just in case, but this one is actually fast and easy, so it should make our life a little bit easier, hopefully, to finish under 25 minutes. Alright, there we go. Action here. Problem with these taken shields is that really you can't, like, I always have difficulties understanding the color of the shield because they are, you know, it kind of like plays out a bit differently. And even with color blind mode, it doesn't really change that dramatically. But it should make it shouldn't be that hard anyway.
I'm detecting beacon alignment.
All right.
Closing on your position.
Okay, so the knights are solar. These ones seems to be void. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Whoa. Oh, hello there. Alrighty. Go. Almost done. That should be the last boss. There we go. Ooh, what? Nice. Whoa. Hello. Hello, exotic. What brings you here? Oh, and a 1330. Nice. I don't think I can, there we go. There's another 1330 set now. Alright. That's a good drop. It's strange that it just dropped naturally, but whatever. Alright, what do we got here? I can't open this because I don't have the gun. That one requires the that weapon that opens realms, basically. So I'm just gonna skip it, and I'm gonna follow the gang here to the promised land. There we go. Almost on the way. Shit. Ah! Anyway, we got time to claim those challenges. Defeat combatant with swords in the Shadow Realm. And here we got some more to do. Let's see. Hopefully we get a good drop. Meh. Just a crap little...
Beacon aligned. Zealot felt that. Be ready.
Anyway, there we go. Oh. Shit. What? That's bullshit. Oh. Ah. Great, more champions. All right. Go. There we go. Ah, we finished another triumph as well. Lovely. Another challenge done. There we go. Alright. Now we can go and finish. And get the last beacons. Nope. Wrong way, buddy.
Last beacon aligned. Be ready for anything.
Just a quick reminder, like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, we're gonna, just so I can prioritize my time, especially for work, I will be reducing the amount of streams on a monthly basis. So we're gonna go for a one stream a week instead of two. Potentially we will do that one on Tuesdays. And then we will basically switch it up. So with Destiny. So what that means is that we will, as usual, stream Destiny unless and if there is new games that came out the week before or the same day. Then we will focus on those ones as the first game before playing a bit of Destiny, unless the grind in Destiny is actually really slow. Let's say it's a really slow week with not much changing except the usual grind. Then we wouldn't. I don't want to bore you guys with that. I can do this on my spare time. We're talking about mostly like things like limited events and things like that, but nothing like getting ourselves into you know, like a raid or something like that. So that's pretty much it. Just for you guys to know, it's just because work is starting to get there's quite a lot of workload right now, and I want to be able to do everything I want to do in my spare time, including, you know, sticking to my schedule and the stream, to be able to not the stream, sorry, the my schedule with the gym, and to be able to still you know, stay in shape physically and mentally as well.
These ribbons are frayed.
Right.
They have been open for too long, destabilized. They may never fully recover.
And what long-term effects will that have on the Ascendant plane? That damage?
Catastrophic vulnerability. Like a hole
Ooh.
in your city's wall.
And a
We'll do whatever we can to shore up
1330.
the Awoken's defenses. You have my
Nice.
word.
Let's upgrade that Jacksmith class. All right. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. Equipment unlocked. Where are you taking us, buddy? Where are you taking us? Is he taking us to the city? Yep. Well, that is interesting. Yeah, we can now post on Instagram live from our computers. Cool. All right. So we got some engram here. I'm not really in need of these levels. Sometimes you get lucky and you get some really good rolls that are like this one, for example. I'm actually potentially thinking about masterworking unless I could find a better one. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting close to. All right, so a line. Ooh, no, not that great. I mean, it's good because it's fast recovery, but I mean, it's not that really high. I would like something in the 20s in terms of stats right now with recovery. I do think anyway that my current Liar's Handshake in the vault is actually pretty solid, if I'm not mistaken, with really high level intellect. It's at base level 63, so I guess this one is technically better. Then I have another one. Wait. Oh yeah, I got that crazy one. Okay, I'll show you guys. This needs some show off. To be fair, I'm gonna actually move some of these. I don't need them on me right now. The shards or the mechanic or or this. Yeah, so there we go. These are the 2 Liar's Handshake I got right now. So I'm not sure which one I should keep. I mean, I'm definitely gonna use the exotic one to upgrade to boost the light level, obviously. But we got a couple of choices, right? So this is the one I was using for the longest time. It wasn't that great of a roll. So technically the base level, so once you remove all the stats and stuff like that, I think we're looking at base level of 61, right? So that's, and if you up it, I think we'll get like pretty good. But stats isn't that great, right? So probably could ditch. I do like that it's a arc, so you can make use of the other. So you can make use of radiant light, for example, for this. We got this one right now, so this is the one we got. This one is base 65, but I also have this one, and this one has a really good recovery, really good intellect, and really good mobility. I mean, it's okay mobility, like 15 plus 16, and a really high intellect. So just to boost your, to boost the super. So that probably will be the one that I will stick around with, and I'm gonna just say bye-bye to this Liar's Handshake. It's been an honor. And we get our enhancement prism back, and let's get this bad boy into an arc, and let's infuse. There we go. It's gonna cost us a pretty penny. But I really like the Liar's Handshake, especially when you're playing PvP. It's great because, or even PvE, like the way you can stack melee and really hurt makes it all worth it, pretty much. So look, if I add this and then I have mobility, right? That's obviously something crazy. Or I can do Radiant Light and boost my strength, right? So I'm gonna actually check what would happen if I do that. And then I'm gonna boost my, probably I'm gonna boost my intellect. Yeah. And then there we go. And now we can actually equip some of these. Where are we? Okay, so let's see how much it changes in comparison. So in comparison, it's a much better. It's a much better like full-on stats, right? In the end, I mean, it's a bit better because the other one doesn't have a major stat increase, right? So if I switch, we're looking at much better mobility, at least as a base mobility. Oh no, it's just a much better intellect. Overall, everything else is quite around the same level. I don't like this low level discipline, but this can be boosted from the other. And then I think once you switch to, oh yeah, that's much better. Still, probably could use more discipline instead of, more. Wait, is it strength or? Yeah, discipline. So we could boost our discipline here. But the thing is, it's not going to give us much. Like, it's just a plus 10. Is it really worth it versus a plus 10 in intellect? I'm not really sure, actually. But we'll see. Anyway, at least this we can play with right now. It's a good weapon. It's a good arm. I really like the shape. I really like the style. And then the ornaments are gorgeous. Like, look at that. Or the Talia's reach is really, really nice. I really like that one. And then you just add the same shader that I got on my other arm. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's the Abyssinian gold. So let's see. Let's put some Abyssinian gold here. I don't like the style though. Let's see. We need something really nice and dark. Maybe the cryptic insignia. Nope. Abyssinian gold. Let's see. Yeah, that could work. It's not perfect. Let's just put that first. What else do we got here? Canis coat. Nah. Ritualism. Ritualism looks a bit better. We got these other ones that were... There's the Carbon Blood. But it's probably Carminica is not going to be... It's going to be too red. There is Jacarina as well. I'm not sure. Nope. Too much white. Maybe Rivalry's Black Sand. Nope. Then we're gonna go with probably some of the last ones, some of the new ones that came out. There is a dual tone one. Where was it? I think it's Corrective Protective. Oh, that's actually not bad. Oh, I don't like that goldish thing on the side. Nope. Maybe Amrita's Dream? Nah. No, too much weird coloring scheme. I'm not a fan of this season's shaders. They're not that really like great, to be fair. I mean, I like the color scheme of the Awoken, don't get me wrong, but it's just, it looks weird in most of my really like favorite gear, if you want. But hey, it kind of works. Yeah, there's my boy. All right. So, what else we got to do? We got some more grenade kills we could do. Complete some more haunted sectors. Phantasmal finisher as well. I'm gonna actually check what we got here with the hopefully the mod is here for me to claim and should make my life much easier. Yay, they're here. And 2. So I got them all. Now I am done with that part of the of the collection. There we go. Mods of the Lost. All right, so this one is done. We finished the legendary debris. So we're pretty good so far on the road of finishing this. We got a couple of more quests to finish before we get to the last. I still need like 9 challenges, so we got like 2 here that 3 I can finish. These are the long grinds. Those are the weapon ornaments that you get from the other from the weapon of this season, which is that new rocket launcher. Really good rocket launcher, actually. Ascendancy. Really like the style as well of the shader. So this is the one from the Crucible. Crucible is the one that I've managed to reset the fastest. But all in all, it's a very good gun. It's a very good rocket launcher. This is my recommendation for the loadout. You use Ambitious Assassin, which basically overflows the magazine based on the number of rapid kills before reloading, which is quite easy. It's a rocket launcher, so if you blast a wave of, you know, thralls or whatever, it hopefully should reload. And then you use Explosive Light, which basically means picking up an orb of power on the floor, increase the next projectile blast radius and damage. So it just really makes it. Now, you could also alternatively switch to chain reaction, which is pretty good as well. It's kind of a dragonfly, but for rockets. So like if one enemy dies from that weapon, he will basically combust and create a small elemental damage explosion. So a solar in this case. It's a really nice gun, rocket launcher in general. And they have all these extra new ornaments, basically, like each seasonal weapon, if you want. So these are the new, again, well mods. I haven't really done a build yet around wells. Not sure how to start. I haven't seen many people actually using it, so I'm not really sure it's fits my playstyle, but who knows? Things might change anyway with the new upcoming season that will pop out eventually. All right, what do we got here? Let's get rid of some of this crap. More crap. Good mobility, but crap overall. What else we got here? Nothing to shred. All right. Okay. So I was thinking we could do some Gambit. What do you guys think? Because there is a couple of I am actually almost done with this. I just need 6 more wins, and I'm gilding the Dredgen one. So that could be something fun to do. And I've also reset the Gambit. And it's still fun to watch Gambit. I know a lot of people can't be bothered to play Gambit anymore because they feel like people still don't know the basics of Gambit. And they're true. They're absolutely correct. But also nowadays, like, Gambit finishes so fast. Like, it's not, because it's just like, you know, it's just a 1 round kind of focus. There's no like 1 in, 1 out and stuff like that. Sorry about that. So you kind of, you know, it's a good farm. And although this week is not a boosted, it's not really boosted infamy for the, what is it called? For Gambit, it's mostly for strikes and sort of for the Vanguard playlist. But Vanguard playlists could also tend to drag depending on how long or how big the event is, or like the whatever strike it is. So at least Gambit for me is a good farm for candy, for pages as well. I think it gives you like 4 pages or 6 pages, around that amount. So right now we got 20. We got 7 on the side. We need, I think, like 70 in total. And you know, once you set up your good loadout. Alright, let's see. Let's see if these handshakes help. In any case, I mean, I'm not really using a bow and arrow anymore, but my Oathbreaker is still the best arm I have on this character. So I still wear them most of the time. In general, I like their style, and I like to have the option to quickly switch and abuse a bow and arrows unlimited draw with these arms, with the Oathbreakers. So that's one of the reasons why Gambit is actually really fast nowadays. It's mainly because, well, you can quickly, really quickly get to a point of shredding and destroying minions. Especially the go. Alright, let's see. Let's go to a. Alright. Let's do some damage here. Oh, come on. A one hit? A one hit fusion? Where is he? I don't see him. Alright. Gotta do some damage here. Alright, here's one. Ah, there's two. Alright, cool. Cool. Why is it always like that? Alright, we gotta do some quick damage here. Alright, here's one. Let's go. Come on, guys. This is ridiculous. Yep, my one is lost. That's okay. Alright, so how much do we get? How many pages do we get? 3 pages. That's not so bad. I mean, if you really think about it, how fast was it? Like 6 minutes, 7-8 minutes between the loading and etc. Maybe 10. So it's not really that bad. Oh, big news, eh? Just, I don't know if you guys saw, but basically, whatever was gonna be BlizzCon 2022 has been cancelled. All right. Let's do this. We got 2 more for the pinnacle.
Falling on the horizon. It's time to bang knuckles. Yeah, I was at Twilight Gap. My grandma too. Who wasn't? Shoot some falling.
All right, let's go.
Transmat ready. Lock and load, hotshot. Get those motes to the bank.
Oh, I like when they drop you close. Ooh. What? Shit got busy.
Hostiles incoming at command.
Let's go.
Portal's ready. Grab your gun. Sending medium
All right.
blocker. Allies headed to the other
Please
side.
be my guest, buddy. Gonna get rid of that.
Incoming hostiles at the ring. Your friends down. They're coming back to your side.
All right. Let's go kill some Fallout.
Vader on the field. Careful.
Oh, hello there. Ooh.
Go look in the eyes. Enemy invader down. Hey, can't blame him for trying. Got eyes on a high-value target. Track it down.
Oh shit. Ah, what a joy.
Target neutralized.
What a joy. Let's go. This is it.
Almost. Bang, get that primeval out there.
All right, let's go.
Go
I'm just
make
gonna
it.
clean them out.
This is what the
Try to get some.
rebel is.
Oh, come on. Bullshit. That was just bullshit.
Vader's here. Brace yourself. Envoy
Where is he?
Enemy invader is down.
Yeah. There we go.
Enemy called up a primeval. Finish it before they. You're in the lead. Take down that primeval. This gambit's yours. You got style, brother.
You got style, brother. Alright. There's another one. And one more
Hey, relax.
for the pinnacle.
Making this look a little too easy. Keep it up.
Alright, alright, alright. Nope. Already got a god roll here. We're at plus 19 already. Pretty close to the plus 20. You can still go higher than plus 20, but like it's just, it gets to a point where you're like, why? I mean, unless for probably like Grandmaster Nightfall, that makes sense. But other than that, not really any reason to do that, to go really hard. All right, all right, all right.
All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we've got. Scorn approaching. Time for a gunfight. Scorn is just a falling down on his luck. Yeah, that's
Just as a heads up, so this coming Thursday, we're gonna have a look at Guardians of the Galaxy, the new game from Square Enix and the team that did Marvel's Avenger. It's actually, from what I've seen so far and so from what I've heard, it has been quite a nice surprise. You know, like a lot of people had the expectation of, you know, of Marvel's Avenger, which was, you know, a little bit controversial, I would say, to say the least, at launch. Not in the sense that the game wasn't that bad, but it's just like there was a lot of grind and weird mechanics that really made the experience a bit difficult for most players. But in this case, it's been great so far as I've heard and saw online. So I'm quite happy for this sort of not salvation, but like this return to glory and make use of the Marvel's franchise in a proper way. Yes, the characters don't look like the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy movie, but who gives a shit anyway? As long as their actual, like, you know, personality and etc. is perfectly showcased like it is in comics and stuff like that. So that, at least they're doing great on that front. So, and that's really all that should matter. Where is he?
Enemy invader down. Nice. Portal's ready. Grab your gun.
All right, going for the kill.
On the enemy side. Perfect. Embrace them.
Going for the kill.
Take out those guardians. That's one.
Going for the kill. Going for the kill.
Those folks right out.
Ooh.
Bury another. High value target identified. Get him.
Ah, come on. Bullshit. Anyway, it's good, it's good. Lots of damage on the other team. It's all good. Alright, let's get rid of that blocker here. For the guys.
Go take him out.
There we go. And let's get for... Let's go for another kill.
That's how.
Another kill. Baby. Another kill.
You're shedding motes. Kill the blocker.
Ah, come on. Good call. Guys, kill those blockers or what? We're gonna just get emptied? Oh, for the love of God, these people. Now, you see, this is one of the reasons why I'm really annoyed when I play Gambit. Like, this guy with his bow and arrow. Like, what is bow and arrow gonna do anything right now in the game? Especially with the current meta. It's just ridiculous, seriously.
Cut him off. High value target. Skip town. Get the next one. Hostiles inbound and set. Opposing team's got a prime eagle. Once it dies, they
I can't believe we're losing after being in the lead.
Portal's ready. Grab your gun. Invaders here. Brace yourself. Portal's ready. Grab your gun. That's one.
Clean it up.
Seconds left. Shoot for one.
Oh, come on. This is bullshit.
Get up next
Yeah, we're not gonna win this.
at the drill.
Not at this rate. Ah, well. That's okay. We still got our pinnacle. That's what matters.
Opposing team put their prime eagle on ice.
Right? That's what matters. What pinnacle are you gonna give me, buddy? Come on. Oh, I hope it's the legs. Yes! Thank you, Gambit Lords. Alright, alright, alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Shepherd's Watch with firing line. Meh. Firing line's idea is great. The logic behind it is great. Does it effectively work nice? Not really. Not really. Unless, you know, like it's a very like precise like timing when you are in that situation where you need something like that. Like basically it's a raid boss and you need to DPS it, but even the rate of fire isn't that great anyway to really optimize it. So not really any point. But where did the other guns disappear? No, 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 no. What happened here? I'm using them on the side as well, so just to, I think one of the other weapons got moved to another, where did it get moved to? I don't even remember which one moved. Fatebringer is here. Interesting. I don't really remember what was there. It's not hung jury. Oh well. Oops. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for us tonight. We'll see you guys on Thursday pretty much. That's when we'll take a look at Guardians of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a sort of a kind of co-op-ish single-player game from Square Enix, and the team that are what is it called? And the team that also are known for other games as well, Eidos and whatnot. So it's quite a good game. There is also a cloud version, which is funny enough, that to run on Nintendo Switch. Haven't tried it. I'm not a fan of cloud versions in general, just because it kind of devalue. I mean, it's a great experience for people that only has that console and are willing to just play online all the time. It obviously will consume a lot of battery. It's not really, it wouldn't feel as great as holding it in your hand and playing it somewhere else, like in your bedroom or somewhere where you don't have internet or decent internet. So you basically, cloud version means like you kind of, it's a mix of streaming and playing the game live. So it's technically not stored on your console. It's also on Xbox and obviously on PS, on both generation, by the way. So it's PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. And then finally it's on PC. So we'll be taking a look at the game on Xbox. And go through the storyline a little bit, probably some chapter of the storyline and whatnot, and we will have to kind of probably play it in a streamer safe mode, just because like a lot of the music in the game are really old school 80s soundtrack that are quite, well, basically are gonna get caught by the Twitch DCMA and whatnot. You're talking about like things like Kickstart My Heart from Motley Crue and Don't Fear the Reaper from the Blue Oyster Cult, and you know, like a lot of iconic songs that are gonna get flagged by DCMA, and I'm not looking at losing my channel over this. So yeah, we'll see you guys once again on Thursday, same timing, 8 p.m. CEST. That's 9 p.m. KSA or Moscow Standard Time or Turkish Standard Time. Roughly, I believe 10 p.m. Dubai time, and and that's 7 p.m. British Standard Time. For EST and PST, I believe that's 10, 9, 11. I'm so shit at these. Wait. There we go. Okay, that's 11 a.m. PST. And EST, that's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So no matter where you are in the world, I wish you guys a good rest of the day.